Veterans, hey, had this come up a bunch. So you're in the military, you're trying to figure out how to build for your future. One of the best ways to do that is actually do a multi-unit VA loan. So duplex, triplex, fourplex. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about that. So the cool thing is on a VA loan, the VA has actually even higher limits on duplex, triplex, and fourplex. And frankly, if you have full entitlement, there is no limit. So that's super cool. And obviously you've got your BAH, but another cool thing is you can actually use the rents from the other units at 75% to offset the debt. So unlike FHA, which we run into the self-sufficiency clause and other things, if you're a veteran and you want to occupy, right, you can do that and start being a landlord right out of the gate. So some markets are better than others. You know, I've done some work in Michigan where, you know, you can get a fourplex for 300 grand, right? My market is 900 grand in Utah. So it's kind of crazy how that looks, but that's a big thing. So let's put a couple caveats together. So you as a veteran qualify. You can use 75% of the rents to qualify based on either current rents that are in the place or a rent roll appraisal. We can take comps and use those. Now, some things you need to be aware of. If you're going into a multi-unit property, and you're not qualifying solely on your income. If you're using rental income to qualify, they're going to want to see 6 months of reserves of the payment in the bank. So if your payment with principal, interest, tax, and insurance is $3 grand, they're going to need at least 18 grand in the bank after any closing costs you pay or any other costs of the loan. So there's some caveats. Also, if you've never been a landlord, okay, you need to hire a property manager. So those are the things you've got to look at. Now, the cool thing is, you know, this is a one way to get your foot in the door, to be able to invest and start early. So, you know, multi-unit, obviously, you could do as little as a duplex, triplex, or fourplex. There's some caveats that you might be able to sneak a little bit past that, but that's for a different time, as we could talk about previously. But if you're looking to be an investor, but you're in the military or out and want to utilize your VA loans, that's the way to do it. Now, you cannot buy a property that you don't reside in. So you can't buy a second home, you can't buy a vacation home, you cannot buy a straight investment property with a VA loan. However, you can do it this way. Now, you can still buy a house with a VA loan, and after a period of time, you can still rent that out. There's a lot of misnomers about that in the world, but with a VA loan, I've had borrowers that have had 3 VA loans. So there are always ways to figure it out when it comes to veterans and home ownership. You've earned the gift of being able to buy a house with 0 down, okay? Obviously, as long as you qualify. Please utilize that. Reach out to us for any and all scenarios. You know, my team and I are licensed in 40 plus states. We can run scenarios, we can look at leases, we can back into numbers, and we can figure out what's possible. You know, just know that with that, everything you can do and everything you can't do. Please reach out. Please like and share our channel. Please subscribe. We appreciate you coming. Have a great day.